We're going to look at mobile and digital marketing now. And 4 South African digital agencies, including Digitas Liquorice, have taken the top 4 spots in a ranking called the MMA EMEA Smarties Business Impact Index, which looks at the ability of agencies to deliver mobile-first campaigns. This is a very important dynamic in today's economy, and with more on how to get this digital equation precisely right is Miles Murphy, Chief Executive Officer and founder of the agency. Miles, a very warm welcome to you. So 2018, the marketing paradigm has changed completely. How do brands need to relate to and optimize this mobile medium?
It's a complicated world out there. It's been the pace of change for clients is just becoming more and more accelerated. And one of the things we do is really help them navigate through that complex change of pace. Every month there's a new social media channel out there, a new way of communicating with consumers. What we want to do is help them be where the consumer is going to be before the consumer even knows it, but also we don't want them to be using a channel that's not right for their purposes. What we do is we try and navigate them through that path. And if you look at, for example, the work we've been doing with Knorr over the years, we've been working with them for the past 12 years or so. And we've taken them on a digital transformation journey, starting with creating a program called What's for Dinner, which is the biggest recipe program in the world. And it started out with email and website and stuff like that. But as the market changed and consumers' taste changed, we then moved them into mobile, using SMS, using apps. Most recently, we've helped them work with the millennial consumer by using chatbots. So going through like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. And a consumer there can just say, I've got some chicken, and immediately the chatbot will give them a recipe. And then we take it even further and deliver those ingredients to the consumer within an hour. So it's really about helping them innovate, helping them deal with the consumer as the consumer's evolving.
Parking the millennial demographic to one side, do you think that consumers are battling to come to grips with the pace of this change?
No, I think it's the clients that are battling to come to grips with it.
Because there's comfort in familiarity.
Look, I mean, I think consumers will resonate with a channel and a platform that works for them. And I think they know what they like and then they have the choice. The trick is to get them to make sure that the client really chooses the right channel that's right for their target audience.
Why is there reticence among brands, do you think?
I don't think there is. I think I moved down to South Africa about 13 years ago from Silicon Valley. And I came into South Africa when a lot of people were leaving. And I think then there was a lot of reticence because there wasn't reach from a digital and mobile point of view. Now you can get better reach using mobile and digital channels than you can from traditional TV channels.
The challenge for agencies like yours, and I guess the clients, is to balance effectiveness with a degree of creativity.
Totally.
Have you married that yet?
That's really interesting, Jeremy. One of the things that we've been working on over the last couple of years is marrying those two, and I really think of 3 pillars. The first is we use data from all of the kind of interactions that consumers have with different platforms and social media and create insights for our clients. Amarula, for example, who's another client of ours, we can tell what sort of cocktails our consumers like and then serve them the right Amarula cocktails.
But there was also a social or an environmental aspect to that, if I remember correctly. There was a campaign, I think, Name Them, Save Them, which we have featured on this program.
Absolutely. We then moved it from a segmentation point of view to a hyper-personalization. And what I mean by that is, for that campaign, we were actually allowing consumers to design their own completely named and personalized elephant to help save them. And then that specific designed elephant went onto every single pack, so that 400,000 of these unique elephants were created by different consumers.
And there's that important degree of personalization.
So it feels like it's yours, and that's a combination of reach, because we reached hundreds of thousands of consumers, but yet very intimate, very personalized.
And your view on the argument that South Africa is just way behind the global digital curve, do you buy that?
No, I don't actually. I think we've leapfrogged a lot of the world, and in fact, the awards, the index that you were just talking about, we were ranked number 1 in Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and number 2 globally. So for a homegrown South African digital agency to beat some of the biggest, best digital agencies in the world, I think is a testament to show that some great creativity and thought is coming out of South Africa.
Just a quick one, Miles, in conclusion, where do you find the right people to do all of this? That's a battle, sure.
It's the biggest issue that I face as a manager of an agency is finding good people. I've now got 200 of the best digital people in South Africa working with me.
I mean, the cynic in me says that's all the digital people, but probably not. Yeah.
There are a few others, but we do put a lot of effort into training. We have internship programs for previously disadvantaged people who maybe haven't had the exposure to technology that some of us have had. So we put a lot of effort into giving back to community and training up. So we have to do a lot of the training ourselves, both in coding, in insights, in data, and in creativity.
Miles Murphy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Finally on the program this week, a new approach for Las Vegas tourism marketing. A new ad follows the love story of a same-sex couple that meet and eventually marry. The R&R Partners agency, which famously came up with the "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas" payoff line, said it wanted to showcase the essence of the Las Vegas brand, which speaks to adult freedom, choice and empowerment. We'll play you out with the ad and let us know what you think of this and our other stories on our social media platforms.
What do you mean your parents aren't proud of you? You are beautiful, successful.
I'm charming.
Funny.
I don't think it's my sense of humor that they have an issue with. We can't get married tonight. My parents would never forgive me.
For getting married without them or for who you're getting married to?
They don't see the world the way we do.
Well, how do you know that? You never asked.
I don't have to ask, I know that.
Well, if you never ask, then you can't know.
We are going to be together forever. You just met me.
Trust me, I know these things. It's a gift.
We'll see. What are you doing?
Look,
It's a wedding.
it's fake.
Let's just peek.
Let's get married.
I can't, my parents.